शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओकम करति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं कृपातम हम वंदे श्री गुरुदीनतारिणे परमानंद माधवं श्री चैतन्य ईश्वर जय गुरुदेव हरे कृष्णा okay so we have in Vedic calendar um, it is actually based on the combination of solar and lunar calendars. Many times you will see in different traditions or different civilizations, there have been different calendars. Some calendars are solar calendars, some are lunar calendars. So there's a difference in the calculation of the year in solar and lunar orbits or the way they are calculated. So lunar year is 354.36 days, while solar year is 365.25 days. So that's why we have the leap year. Every 4 years, an extra day is added in February, right? So here, solar year and lunar year has about approximately 11 days difference. So the saints and sages in the past in the Vedic culture, they were aware about it. So in order to keep um, everything in proper place, like for example, Diwali, it doesn't come in spring season. It always comes in the fall, right? So this is because they have made arrangement that everything falls in the same time period in the year, maybe a few days, maybe different, but within the same season. So in lunar calendar, it is shorter. You see, in some traditions like Islam, they also follow lunar calendar, but they don't have the extra month added. So what happens? What happens for them? Can anybody tell? See, the Eid or Ramadan, it can come anytime in the year. It sometimes will come, in certain time period in summers, sometimes in winters, because it keeps going around. The modern calendar is solar calendar, which is followed, and the Vedic calendar takes combination of both solar and lunar, and it is not new. It has been there for a long time. So how to adjust this? They have added an extra month which comes every 32 months. So every 32 months, 16 days and 8 ghadis. So one ghadi is 24 minutes. So 24 multiplied by 8. That many ghadis. So every after this much duration, an extra month is added. See how much precise calculation they had even in the Vedic culture, right? So some people who don't know these intricacies of how systematic and scientifically the Vedic system is, they feel it's all blind faith, uh, and that's their ignorance and foolishness. So this is an extra month which is added, and because it's an extra month, the name it was called was Adhik Mas. Adhik means extra, added, Adhik. Any questions on this so far? Ansh, do you have any questions? Anybody else has questions? It's clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now, that used to be not considered very auspicious long, long ago. And why it was not auspicious? You see, when in Vedic culture, some nice thing has to be done, some muhurat has to be checked, some auspicious thing has to be done, people generally look for a good muhurat. And good muhurat means demigods should shower blessings. And when demigods are showering blessings and you do something auspicious, then the chances of success are much more. getting material success. Somebody wants to start a business, so they identify a right muhurat to do it. Or if somebody wants to, does a certain ceremony, buying a house, or starting a building construction, whatever they want to do, they look for a good muhurat. And there, all the other months they had some or the other demigod blessing them. But this Adhik Maas was extra month, and finding auspicious time during this mass for material success and opulence was not identified. So people were not doing anything auspicious during this time. This month did not have any demigod who was taking care of the month. So then this month was actually not being considered very auspicious. People were thinking, oh, this is Malamas, dirty month, because you can't do anything good here. So that is how it was considered Malamas. And in from Vedic perspective, we see that many of these, uh, like month or mountains or ocean, they also have personification. They also have personification, and the personification of this month, which was the Adhik Mas Devi, she became very sad and morose. She felt everybody else has a master, everybody else has a demigod, everybody else has a protector. They're considered very nice, but I don't have. So she was crying like that. And she was crying and she approached Lord Vishnu. Now, when she approached Lord Vishnu, what happened? Lord Vishnu said, well, why are you crying? And she explained her pity, her condition, her sorrowful state. And seeing this, Lord Vishnu said, well, I know who can help you. And he took her to Lord Krishna. So, this is a story which I'm telling you is actually told by Krishna to Yudhishthir Maharaj. Krishna himself spoke to Yudhishthir Maharaj, and Krishna quoted that I'm telling you a story which was spoken by Sut Goswami to the sages of Nimisharanya. And in that story, Sut Goswami said, hear very attentively, otherwise you'll all miss out. Sut Goswami said, I'm telling you the story which Sukdev Goswami told Parikshit Maharaj. And in that Sukdev Goswami told, I am telling you a story which was told by Narayan Rishi to Narad Muni. When Narad Muni was asking, what is this Purushottam month? Tell me about it. And then Narayan told this story of how this lady approached Lord Vishnu. And then Lord Vishnu took her to Lord Krishna. So we see, even though Lord Vishnu and Lord Krishna are same, but still sometimes Lord Krishna, because he is complete, Krishnastu Bhagwan Swayam. That's why Krishna is the full, complete manifestation of the Lord. So Lord Vishnu also directs this lady to Lord Krishna. And when Lord Vishnu takes her to Lord Krishna, where does Lord Krishna personally reside? Where is he doing all his pastimes with his devotees? Hansh, you want to share? Where? Which place? So in Golok Vrindavan, yes. So in Golok Vrindavan, he is doing these pastimes. So there, this lady is taken by Lord Vishnu. And when Lord Krishna sees this, that Lord Vishnu has come there, he didn't see the lady. Lady was behind Lord Vishnu because there was so much effulgence in Golok Vrindavan. She was not able to actually handle it. And Lord Vishnu then was seen by Lord Krishna. But then Lord Krishna was able to sense that somebody is crying. And he said, oh, who is this crying? Nobody cries here in Golok Vrindavan. Nobody is sad here. Even if there is crying, the crying is of ecstasy. So then Lord Vishnu explains that how this lady is very, very sad. So she was completely sad, crying, rejected, morose. And after coming to Lord Vishnu, she was taken to Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna actually heard and said, well, I will be your protector. You will be under me. In fact, I'll marry you. So when a lady in Vedic culture they get married, what happens? They get their name changed, right? So the last name becomes the husband's last name. Whatever belongs to the husband belongs to the wife now. Everything which as husband has becomes wife's. So here what happens? Krishna's glories, Krishna's opulence, Krishna's greatness, everything, Krishna's name, everything actually goes to this month. So from Adhik Mas or Mal Mas, she became, what did she become? Purushottam Mas. Yes, Purushottam, topmost. So she became the best of all months. And Krishna said to her, because this month has all the potential of Krishna, anybody doing any spiritual activity will get the maximum benefit on this month. So Krishna's all opulences, everything are bestowed on this month. So it's a very, very auspicious time and a very, very auspicious month. So we can see the comparison here. Can somebody read this table? Anybody here available to read?
Karma Kanta view. Malamas, the dirty month. Status, no presiding demigod to claim it. The rule, completely devoid of fruitive results for marital rituals. Weddings, housewarmings, and
Material
new
rituals.
business ventures are huh?
Yeah,
What?
material rituals. Please continue.
Material rituals. Wedding, housewarmings, and new business ventures are strictly prohibited.
Yeah.
But
So we see that if somebody doesn't have a spiritual viewpoint, somebody is only thinking about getting material benefits, they don't know how this month will be beneficial because in their training and their understanding, they can't find a good muhurat in this month. So they say it's not good actually. It's not a good month. Malamas, dirty month. They don't know actually how this could be the best month for spiritual advancement. And devotees, they have totally different viewpoint because they are keeping Krishna in center. So devotees know how this month is extraordinarily bestowed by the Lord. So let's read the right side and continue. Devotional
the
perspective.
Bhakti synthesis, the cleanser of the heart, that is reserved exclusively for the Supreme Lord. Rule: because material rituals yield zero results, this time is perfectly isolated for pure, unmotivated devotional service. A karma. The dirt it cleans is actually the accumulated karma and the material desires within the heart.
Yes. So we've been reading karma, akarma, vikarma. So this karma, akarma, vikarma, people are doing good karma, pious activities, or bad karma, vikarma, sinful activities. And what happens is they get the results of both, and they think that okay, doing pious activities is better. Doing some charity, giving some food, clothing, helping somebody to, get their health better. No doubt those are great activities. They must be done. But because they in itself are not having any connection with God, so what happens is you do that, you get those results, and then you have to stay in the cycle of birth and death, and then you will actually have to face the karma. So, what is the alternative? Keep Krishna in center and do everything. If you give charity to Krishna conscious activities. If you want to give food, Give Krishna conscious food, prasadam. If you want to help somebody's health, help so that they can recover and serve Krishna. Then all these things actually will be akarma. Akarma means actually unmotivated devotional service with Krishna in center for the pleasure of Krishna. So we see for that those activities, this month is the best month. Okay. So Adhik Maas is Purushottam month, renamed as Purushottam month, taking Lord's own name. Krishna says, I am giving her my own name, my own opulence, my own potency. So she's elevated to become the master and the most powerful of all months. So from useless, it becomes most precious and useful. And worshipping during this time burns all power past sinful reactions. Whatever we may have done in the past, everything can get burnt off if we are seriously and sincerely taking to devotional service in this time, in this month. And what is the destination? It is a guarantee that one will go back to Godhead if when one performs pure devotional service in this month. And what happens if somebody neglects this month? Somebody says, okay, you're telling big things, I don't think this is very uh, much useful for me. So what happens? Somebody neglects. So that is what Krishna is going to tell Yudhishthir Maharaj. So Krishna told the story, and the Yudhishthir Maharaj's original question was, why are we all suffering? So then Krishna explains the whole story of Purushottam month, and then he tells the story. He said there was a rishi named Medhavi Rishi, and Medhavi Rishi, he had a daughter, but somehow or the other the mother had passed away. So she didn't have the mother, and the father, who was a sage, he was doing his tapasya and austerity, and he had a daughter. Now, because there was no mother, the father was too occupied with doing his rituals, his duties. He's a Brahman, he's a Rishi, and he forgot the time, that how time is going by, and my daughter needs to get married. He was not very conscious about that, and the daughter did not get married. And Medhavi Rishi actually himself also died. And this lady, daughter of Medhavi Rishi, was alone, and she was hoping that she can also get married, but she didn't have a father now, and she herself, alone, can't really make all these arrangements. And then Durvasa Muni comes. Durvasa Muni was friends with Medhavi Rishi, so he said, okay, let me check on the daughter, how she's doing and everything. And then she spoke, and she served the Rishi, and the Rishi was explained to her, actually, I know your situation. You are, alone now. Don't have father, parents, no one. I recommend that you worship this month, coming month, Purushottam month. And it's a very auspicious month. It'll give you a lot of benedictions and things like that. The Rasamuni told her. She said, what? This is the Adhik month. This is like the Malamas. You're telling me all these things. So sometimes people don't have conviction and faith, and they not only doubt, but they also blaspheme. So she was very upset, and she started saying wrong things about the month, and said, you are just, misguiding me. And Durvasa Muni, you have to be very careful dealing with Durvasa Muni, because he can get angry very easily. And he got actually very angry. But he, in this situation, he usually gets angry and immediately curse comes. But in this situation, even Durvasa Muni waited. He said, you know, even though I want to curse you, but you're already in miserable condition. And I will not curse you, but you have offended the great Purushottam month. So you will definitely get reactions for that. So she then uh, Durvasa Muni left, and she decided she'll do tapasya. She immediately, after Durvasa Muni left, she actually got the reaction, and her beauty went. She became very, very ugly and very, very unattractive. And then she did tapasya. She did tapasya for a long time. And after doing all the tapasya and everything, she was actually worshipping Lord Shiva. Ashutosh gets very easily pleased. And Lord Shiva finally appeared. When Lord Shiva appeared, he asked, "What benediction do you want?" And this lady, she was, in so much excitement. She said, "I want a husband, I want husband, I want husband, I want husband. Pati chahiye, pati chahiye, pati chahiye, pati chahiye." So she tried it 5 times. So Lord Shiva said, "Okay, then you'll get 5 husbands." She said, "What? I didn't ask for 5 husbands." He said, "But you asked 5 times, so I have to fulfill. So I'll fulfill your desire." But she said, "Oh, what is this? This, I don't know if this is the right thing. This doesn't seem like the appropriate situation." And Lord Shiva said, "Don't worry. This will be in next life. And these will be extraordinary husbands." And then in the next life, she became as, who will tell?
Draupadi.
Draupadi, yes. And at that time, she got 5 husbands, but she had offended the Purushottam month. So she had to get a lot of suffering and humiliation. But she was finally saved by surrendering to Krishna, who forgave her past life offenses. So basically, Krishna explained that how that month was offended, that Purushottam month was offended, and they must observe Purushottam month. So they observed the Purushottam month and they got out of the miserable situation. So we must focus on that. Okay, so normally if you do some spiritual activity, it is eternal. It never goes away. You read Bhagavad Gita, you do chanting, you do hearing. Krishna always remembers. But in Kartik month, Damodar month, which happens every year, comes every year, your outcome, your efficiency, your benefit, it is actually hundreds of times more. But in Purushottam month, it actually magnifies to thousands of times. So this month, even though it is even more rare than all the other months because it comes once in 3 years or once in 32 months, potency is maximum. And this is a great opportunity to make the most of it. So here it is said, a single holy bath or one round of chanting yields the benefit of thousands of lifetimes of austerities. Minimal efforts yields maximal exponential results. So one must chant more if they want to get the maximum benefit. And then we were discussing about akarma. Akarma means all the karma actually, no karma comes, but existing karma goes away. All the accumulated paps, sins, punya, material credits carried over from so many lifetimes and keeping the soul trapped in the cycle of birth and death, all of them can go away in this life. Um, it is like a great Black Friday sale. A Black Friday sale where you are not getting 50% off, 60% off, but actually getting 99.9% off because thousands of times more benefit. So it's a great, great, great deal. Following the vows of Purushottam month zeroes out the material debts of the past, allowing the soul to instantly clear the ledger and fast track the journey back to Godhead. So clear the ledger and go back to Godhead. That can be accelerated in this month. So austerities can be of different types. We can take into 4 levels. Different people may choose what level they want to come to. It could be very basic level, and everybody must try to not neglect this month and do something extra, something special. um, it could be different for different people. We can see some examples. So some people can chant the same number of rounds which they are doing, but they try to increase their attention. Every mantra they are chanting, they do it more attentively. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Otherwise, every mantra we are chanting, we are distracted. We are thinking here and there, talking. That's not the kind of chanting which will really help. Even in Chaitanya Charitamrita it says, if you do this kind of chanting inattentive, offensive, then you may have to chant for many, many lifetimes and you may not still go back to audit. So in this month we can try to pray to our mind that mind, you have done so much other things. At least this month, let's just hear this one mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And just request the mind to focus on one mantra. So throughout the whole 108 times we are chanting the mantra, we focus on one mantra. Then we can focus on our personal behavior, maintain peace and calm mindset. No anger, no shouting, no fighting, complete celibacy. These things we can try to follow. Truthfulness, zero criticism or blasphemy of Lord, Vaishnavas, others, anybody. No need to criticize anyone. What to say of Vaishnavas, scriptures, Brahmins, and glorify Purushottam month and not uh, criticize it. And then we can keep life simple, try to not have unnecessary or extra things in this month. Avoid anything which can be postponed, which can be done at a later time. Then the second level is, you did focus on attentive chanting. Now try and increase the rounds. Maybe somebody who is not chanting 16 rounds can come closer to 16 rounds. Somebody who's already chanting 16 rounds can do 25. Somebody wants to do more, 32, 64, so on and so forth, depending upon what can be doable every day throughout the month. Not doing it for one day, just doing it for the whole month. And then we can add some extra effort. Like, for example, in our sadhana, we can try to offer the Lord ghee lamp every day, or we can add reading of Bhagavad Gita chapter 15. We can add singing different bhajans on a daily basis, adding some time for kirtan, adding some extra reading of the Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. So all these things can be added depending upon one's desire, ability, schedule. And then we can add to the austerity more. Some people may only take prasadam once a day, or some people may only eat Ekadashi prasadam, no grain. Some people may avoid sweet on this month. Some people may take vows of bathing in a holy place or with holy water, or giving charity or donation for Krishna conscious activities, for scriptures, donating Bhagavad Gita, serving Vaishnavas. All these give lot of spiritual benefit. So that is level 3. And level 4, if somebody wants to go deep, there is no end. Actually, there are different levels, but this is like very basic, which we are talking. Because even if we do any of these, it is better than really thinking of extreme situations. But somebody may want to chant 64 rounds or 182 rounds, sorry, 128 rounds, may want to sleep only on the floor, not on bed, may want to take only Ekadashi Prasadam throughout the month. Um, One may want to do offering of tulsi leaves to Shaligram, offering 100,000 fresh tulsi leaves to Shaligram or deities over the course of the month, depending upon what is doable. Um, and somebody towards the conclusion of the month may want to offer nice sweets to the Vaishnavas and the Lord, like malpuas and other such delicacies, for the pleasure of the Lord and the Vaishnavas. So, like this, we see there are different ways and levels by which we can do, and especially the last 5 days are very potent and important in this month. So we must try to do everything for the whole month. But if in case we maximize the last 5 days, we can even get the benefit of the whole month. But we should not do cheating. That all only last 5 days we can do. No, our goal should be to utilize the whole month. So that would grant us the best state of mind to be able to practice devotional service nicely. Who would like to read this slide? Anybody available?
The ultimate destination.
Hmm.
Those who faithfully observe the vows of Purushottam month will enjoy a peaceful, blissful life in this world and are guaranteed to easily cross the material ocean to return back to Godhead. Time is not just a mathematical measurement. Time is Krishna himself. By honoring this extra month, you honor the Supreme Personality of Godhead, transforming the passage of time into the path of eternity.
Yeah, Krishna says, "Time I am the destroyer of the three worlds." Yes, in the Bhagavad Gita. So Krishna is time, and we've got extra month, so we must make the most of it. This is most auspicious month. We don't know what, how much more we will get chance to follow Purushottam, because next one will come after more than 32 months, 33 months. So we must not delay it and try to practice it now. Okay, so these were few reflections for this month. Anybody else would like to share anything on this month, about this month? Okay, no questions, comments, reflections, realizations, any corrections? Okay, so I think we'll end here. Thank you very much. Granth Raj Bhagavad Gita ki jai.
Jai,
Purushottam month ki jai.
jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.